Alright, we're back, and we have more than what I thought here. We have an issue that we're backing up. We have managed to fill 2 of these already. So, we are going to basically move this out over here. And we're going to empty all of this. Because we need to get these out of the way so we can set up the second one. And we're also going to set up, we're going to check that, and we're going to connect it back to all of those. And we can get 10, so 1,000, 4,000. So basically, if this is greater than 3,000, or no, we want that less than. If it's less than 3,000, they can run. If it's greater than 3,000, they'll shut off, which is what they are right now, which is what we want. So then as soon as, go ahead and upgrade those so this can get cleared out of here. We want this on that. And then we can run this over and get this set up. That has 72 in it. We're going to take, that's 39. I need one more. There we go. Now that's enough to keep that running. It's able to eat up everything it needs. I'm probably going to have to babysit this just a little bit. I could do a thing where I did this before in another one. Let me see if I can rebuild this. If I remember correctly, I did this. And this is the output priority down there. Yeah, that should work. Okay. So if I copy this over to here, this is going to be the output. And then we're going to, well, we'll use a fast one for that. And then that'll be the input. And then this will run down like that. Oops, I did that wrong. Yep, that's... I need to do this, but I need to... Oop, wrong button. No, I can't do it like that. Yeah, it has to be like this. Yeah, that'll work. And then that's the input, that's the output. This ain't exactly how I did it last time, but it'll work. It'll do what I need it to do. It'll keep this one full, and I need to get these over here. Okay, so now this one will keep itself full. Anything else it gets, it'll put on here. This one will keep itself full. Any excess, it'll put on here. All of that will come along down here. I should not need these anymore for inputting, because we should never need to feed from here because they're going to feed themselves. And then I can basically tile this over like this. I just need to get the power in the right places. Now that one's going to be a pain in the ass. That one right there is not going to get power. So I have to do that to power that. And then we need to power this as well, so all of these can get done with what they're trying to do. Alright, and then why are these running? This is supposed to be checking that there's 3,000. Does this need to be that way? I think, yeah. I did that backwards. Okay. And then we also need to turn off the other ones. I completely forgot about the other set down here. Okay. So no more uranium will be processed unless we run out of uranium-238. I should actually have almost enough room to do that. There we go. And we can take care of all of that. This does not need to be a blue one anymore. This can now be one of those. And we can do a blue one of these to a blue one of those to keep that full. And then these extras that I have, we'll just force feed them into here. We'll get those set up so as soon as these start feeding me more of the 235, then we can start the next two. And then once all four of those are running, then we can set up another set of two, so on and so forth. Now, what are we going to need for uranium fuel cells. Where in the world are the fuel cells? There they are. So we need radiation shielding, 19,238 and 1,235. Okay, so we're gonna have to set up. Wait a minute. That's seriously being made in a centrifuge? Let's. Oh, yeah, it is. Alright, so this isn't going to get used now, obviously, because we don't have any 235. But we can go ahead and put this in and get all of this set up. Alright, we want this for the fuel cell. And for yeah, 50 is enough. We'll just leave it at 50 for the moment. And that'll take care of getting the shielding in here. And then we just need this and that. And that'll take care of getting us our uranium in here. And let me borrow one from here. We can just throw that in there. And that will be our first uranium fuel cell. Alright, and we're going to build our first reactor over here. I've got this reactor controller that we're going to use. I need to set up the reactor itself because I don't save my reactor designs. But we are going to use this controller. What are you attacking now? They are back at this corner again. I thought I put in more of these over here to kind of help with that. Did I not? Well, they can't do those. Those are a problem. But we can fix that problem. If we grab one of these little guys. And then put it. We need it within. Yeah, we'll put it right there. And yeah, that'll reach out there just a little bit further. It looks like I need to come over here and knock out some more of these guys. We're really not making that much pollution. It's really getting down there, but they're always wanting to beat on this corner, so. Let's do that. You can't build on water. Oh, there's water right there. There we go. And then we'll put one of these right here once they get the water taken care of. And that'll help as well. Because that's not quite close enough. Alright, so we have 10 uranium fuel cells. Alright, so let's get a reactor. We just want one. I thought we made reactors. Am I outside of logistics area? I shouldn't have been. I thought we made reactors. Did we not make reactors? Holy crap, I put a whole line of these things. Excuse me. I hate when I do that. Let's deal with this mess. How far did I drag these along? Holy crap. No. Stop. No. Stop it, you. Stupid bots. This is me being stupid. Don't follow. Okay. Fixed it. Holy crap. Alright, so make a reactor. We need plating, computers, heat pipes, and graphite. I swear we did this just a couple episodes ago. Let's go take a look. If I was to have done this, where would I have built you? I know we did the reactor, the radiation stuff here, which is being stored here. This is the one problem with me getting into bots, because then I just start using bots for like everything, and I kind of forget where I build things. Okay, that's where the centrifuges are done. That's where those are done. I found everything but the turbines and the reactors. Okay. Heat pipes are done there. It needed graphite. And we have graphite here. So, did we build it? Yeah, we built it right here. We have it. I never gave it a storage chest. Well, that sounds like something Bear would do. Let's fix that. I blame Crazy. Crazy had to have done this. She made me forget. And we'll just keep 4 in there, because that's about as many as I'll ever be doing. Alright, so we can take that out. Let's put in now the turbines. We'll keep 10 of them in here. We'll keep 10 of these. And we'll keep a stack of those. That'll be fine. Alright, so all of that's taken care of now. We can get us a basic reactor design built. I do have to get the stuff for the controller. What is with the belt? That should have been picked up a long time ago. Hey, look. This one has managed to feed itself, but now we have the problem of we're not getting uranium from here, so we need to send some of this back. But we need to, don't we get 2 back out of here. So we need to make sure that we don't have too much going back through here. No, because it's using 5 and taking 2. So as long as, yeah, we'll be fine. We just need to set up this, which we want to set up. Let's do this. We'll connect that so, because we don't need 2 chests. And then it isn't going to matter which one of these we pull it out of. So let me whip this out. Okay, you need to back right the hell up. Now that will just make us a loop. It'll come out of there. It'll go right back in there. And it'll just loop around. And that'll be fine. And that'll keep all of these running. Perfect. It looks weird, but it works. Alright, so let's get started on our reactor here. We're going to do a very basic single reactor to start with. And first thing we want is our reactor controller, which is gonna go here. Actually, let's do a dual reactor design, because this is set up to do 2 of them. Alright, so I need, and I don't need active providers here. I can actually use these. Can go there for that. We have one of these. Let's use a bigger one. We can put one of these like right there. That'll feed that whole area, but still be out of the way. Alright. Okay, that'll get us power. That'll get us logistics. They'll bring everything in except for these, and that is regular combinator. So 3 regular combinators. And I need small iron frames to make these. By the way, this is something that almost no one else will ever probably want to use. I don't like the idea of storing steam in a tank. It's kind of a running theme on this channel. And so I had Overmind help me build this, and basically it turns my reactor on and off. I'll show you as soon as I get it all built here. But basically it will not provide a fuel cell unless the heat is down. Alright, so turn that back on. They can get everything built. I thought I made those. Those are deciders. Oh, they are there. I just couldn't see them. They look grayed out to me. Okay, so basically this will not feed a new fuel cell in unless the old fuel cell is taken out. And you can see it's already sending in the new fuel cells, which I'm going to put half of them in each one. I'll need to preheat this and start the system. This says that there's a uranium fuel cell. It multiplies by -1 and puts out a used cell. So that's detecting, if I remember correctly, yeah, that's detecting this arm. So it's basically keeping count of how many it's put into the reactor. So then it won't take out another one, or it won't be able to put in another one until it's actually taken one out. So it won't sit here and constantly fill the reactor with fuel cells. That is what this does. And then this down here is for our power, which we need an accumulator for, which we don't have because, well, they need them up here. So I may have to go and steal one. My voice is getting scratchy. Hold on a second. Alright, that should help. Anyways, it's basically, if we need power, it'll tell it to, that it's allowed to put another fuel cell in. If we're not running low on power, it won't send one in. So basically, this is just going to be for, we'll keep it from running constantly. Alright, so we need the heat exchangers, and I honestly do not have a clue what the ratio should even be for heat exchangers to reactors. I just kind of build something along the lines of this. And then, why do I have 13 of these? Get out of here. Then we need the turbines. And I can't remember how many of these I usually put on here, but we're going to start with this. And then I want borrowing assets. Hold on. I want a substation. I did not ask for. Yeah. We want that. That. Get rid of that. Why did I do that? I have one right down there. And then I'm also going to put another one of these out on this side to take care of all of those. Alright, so once they get my substations in here, which hopefully I have enough, they can get them brought in, which it looks like I do. Alright, now what we need to do is we need to get 2 of these. We need to feed 1 into each of the reactors. That'll get them preheated, and that will set the one that brings this one out. So then it should be able to say, send me another one. Let's get the water up here. I'm seriously thinking about tucking this in just a little bit tighter there. Yeah, that's set for E, just in case this doesn't save it, which it should. And it didn't. Okay, and I need to that. Okay, that's already on E. So that'll be fine. Because I'm thinking that I might want to. I'm pretty sure with 2 reactors, I can do at least this. And I think I can honestly do more than that. But we're going to start with that. Now, with the major upgrade we did to solar, we may not need these. We don't have water in there. Where is our water? There's our water. Now, actually, I don't want to run from that water. I want to actually set up a brand new pump for doing this, because that's my reuse water system right there. And, well, these are reactors. They're going to go through a lot of water. Do I not? I have iron down here, don't I? I sure do. Alright. And I'm going to go ahead and make 2 because I know I'm going to use them. By the time we get all done with this, I should probably be using a lot more than 2 of them. Let's go ahead and... You know what? Now would be a perfect time to try out that thing. If this thing does what I think I remember somebody telling me a long time ago. Water fill explosive. When placed on the ground next to a water tile, the explosive will arm and explode after a delay, filling the tile below with traversable, muddy warm water and arming any adjacent explosives, which will then also explode after a shorter delay. And what I'm thinking is maybe I could run a river of water up this way if I make these. But The thing that scares me about it is it says traversable muddy water. I don't know that I'm going to be able to use that for filling a reactor. So let's hold off. One of these days I need to try that thing out, but I think we're going to hold off for today. Alright, so get those two in there, and we'll put in 2 of these. We'll make sure that they have pumps. And we should only need 1 at the moment, but we're going to go ahead and run both. I normally build this close to water. Why on earth I didn't this time, I have no idea. Alright, so now just give me that one. Turn that off. It's not what I meant to do. Okay. Alright, so that one can go to there. We can get rid of that. And then we can run, give me that. This one over and connect it to the other one. Alright, so once they get all of that pipe laid, which they can do, we'll have water in here. How are we doing on heat? We are full on heat. We still haven't gotten any other ones put in. Even though they have taken them out. But we're also, well, we're not full on power. This is set for 100. I probably should set this for right now to, I think 50 is what we're going to set it to. So if our accumulator set hit 50, and I think when I preheated these, I might have done it wrong because I might have needed to put it, I think I need to put them in the hand, not in the reactor itself. It's been a while since I've set one of these up, so I'll have to fiddle with it a little bit. I will try to remember and give you guys a card to the actual video where we did this, if you want to see the proper way of doing it. Alright, there we go. We have water now. We just need to run our heat pipe the rest of the way down here, which is going to dump our power level, our temperature level, because it's got to heat up all of those heat pipes and heat exchangers. And so we now are making power with our reactors as well. We're only making 107 versus the 500. Temperature is actually going down at the moment, so that might be too many heat exchangers, but it looks like we have filled up the power, which we have, which is what this is supposed to do. So once it's heated up, then it'll, or once it fills up the power, then it'll heat itself back up some again, and then next time it needs to run, it'll run for as long as it needs to take care of the power. And there we go. We now have reactors. So that's going to be it for today. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.